Okay, now in ATI, in the new edition, the 2014 edition, Chapter 12 covers depressive disorders only. And again, I will be going only over the overview. Please read all of these chapters, all of your Womble chapters, and study the PowerPoints on your own also. On page 97, depressive disorder starts by talking about depression is a mood or an affective disorder that is a widespread issue, ranking high among causes of disability. Depression can be comorbid with the following. It can be very serious and deadly if it's combined with anxiety disorders. And it says in that bullet that 70% of clients who have depressive disorder, it can lead to a poorer prognosis with anxiety disorder, with a higher risk for suicide and disability. The psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia combined with a mood disorder can be dangerous, as are the substance use disorders, eating disorders, and personality disorders. In our next bullet, they talk of clients who have depression as a potential risk for suicide, especially if he or she has a family or personal history of suicide attempts. They've heard of it. I guess it becomes more realistic to them. The next bullet does talk about depressive disorders recognized and defined by DSM-5, including major depressive disorder, MDD. That's a single episode or recurrent episodes of unipolar depression not associated with the mood swings from major depression or to mania. And then under that, we go to depressed mood, difficulty sleeping or excessive sleeping, indecisiveness, decreased ability to concentrate, suicide ideation, increase or decrease in motor ability, inability to feel pleasure, or anhedonia is the other term we learned for that, increase or decrease in weight of more than 5% of the total body weight over 1 month. So those bullets there, the last ones on this page 97, do go over those. Think of examples. Not every depressed person with major depressive disorder is going to have all of those characteristics. It seems to me that it comes down to the eating and sleeping a lot of times. They have they have both of those messed up somehow. And the eating, they're either eating too much or they can't eat at all, or they can't sleep, or they can't get out of bed and they're sleeping all the time. Going over to page 98 now in ATI and your overview of depressive disorders, we go to psychotic features. And these are the ones that I would be most fearful of. Psychotic features, again, are going to be talking about hallucinations, seeing things or hearing things, and delusions, false beliefs. And they give an example, a client thinking that she has a fatal disease when they don't, when it's been ruled out for sure. Postpartum depression is discussed here under the depressive disorders. Seasonal characteristics, I talked to you about that in the PowerPoints, and they do have that listed here in ATI, SAD, and they talk about treating it with the light therapy. Dysthymic disorder is a milder form of depression. Be sure and read over that. And they even have premenstrual dysphoric disorder, PMDD, listed as in the mood or depressive disorders. Then there is a chart on caring for the client who has MDD with will mirror the phase of the disease that the client is experiencing. They go through acute, continuation phase, and maintenance phases.